everyone, welcome back to U.S. Military Summary. This is the American AGM-114 Hellfire missile launched from the air by helicopters. The Hellfire missile has a reputation as a fearsome weapon, attacking with absolute precision to eliminate enemy ground threats and can be used to destroy aerial targets. The AGM-114 Hellfire has been an important asset in the U.S. military arsenal for over 3 decades, playing a defensive role in numerous military campaigns worldwide. The missile was initially developed under the name Hellborn Laserfire, which eventually led to the colloquial name Hellfire becoming the official name. Used since the 1970s, the original Hellfire missile was an anti-tank weapon with armor-piercing capabilities, designed to destroy enemy tanks, bunkers, and other fortifications. In addition to its versatility, the AGM-114 is also known for its reliability. It has a proven combat success record with a high success rate in hitting intended targets, making it a reliable weapon in many military forces worldwide. However, despite its many advantages, Hellfire is not without drawbacks. One of the main criticisms of the weapon is its cost, with each missile ranging from $70,000 to $150,000, depending on the configuration, making it one of the most expensive weapons in the military arsenal. The AGM-114 weighs between 99.8 and 107 pounds, has a 7-inch diameter, and is between 64 and 69 inches long, including a 20-pound warhead. The range of the Hellfire missile varies from 4.4 to 6.8 miles, depending on the trajectory used. The missile is equipped with a single-stage solid-fuel TX-657 rocket motor capable of generating 10 G of initial thrust and a top speed of 950 miles per hour. Hellfire is a formidable weapon system, combining speed, precision, and power, making it an effective weapon in many military operations. Upon launch, the rocket engine propels it towards the target. As it approaches the target, the guidance system tracks and directs the missile to its intended destination. Upon impact, the warhead detonates, releasing firepower capable of causing significant damage to the target. The AGM-114 missile family includes the Hellfire 2 and longbow missiles. Hellfire 2 is a precision-guided missile that uses a semi-active laser guidance system, relying on laser energy reflected from the target for navigation. The Hellfire 2 missile series includes 4 variants, each designed for a specific purpose, including the anti-tank AGM-114K, the fragmentation AGM-114M for soft targets, and the thermobaric Hellfire AGM-114N for urban structures, plantations, radar stations, and bridges. In 2010, the U.S. military began producing the AGM-114R missile, also known as Hellfire Romeo, which can be used against soft, hard, and enclosed targets. The Romeo variant combines the capabilities of all previous AGM-114 missile variants and can approach targets that previously required multiple Hellfire variants. It can be launched from higher altitudes than its variants, and with its new multi-purpose warhead, a single shot can destroy a target. The longbow Hellfire AGM-114L is also a precision-guided missile that uses a millimeter-wave radar guidance system instead of the semi-active laser guidance system used by Hellfire 2. The longbow's millimeter-wave seeker provides fire and forget capability beyond line of sight, along with the ability to operate in adverse weather and battlefield obscurance. The AGM-114 missile was initially designed for use with helicopters, but over time the missile has undergone many modifications and can now be launched from various platforms, including air, sea, and land. In the air, the missile can be launched from various helicopters such as the AH-64 Apache, AH-1Z Viper, MH-6 Little Bird, MH-60 Seahawk, and the Eurocopter Tiger attack helicopter. The missile can also be used on unmanned aerial vehicles like the MQ-1 Predator and MQ-9 Reaper, as well as fixed-wing aircraft like the KC-130J and AC-130 gunship. When deployed at sea, the missile can be launched from ships such as the Freedom-class and Independence-class littoral combat ships. On land, it can be used on platforms like the Stryker and HIMARS variants. In tests, the Hellfire missile system has been tested on Humvees, and in 2016, the longbow was tested by the U.S. military using the 15-2 multi-mission launcher mounted on a medium-sized truck. The Hellfire R9X Ninja missile was developed to become the weapon of choice in the war against terrorism and is often used on Reaper and Predator drones in airstrikes against gunmen and crowded urban environments. The compact warhead, weighing only 20 pounds, is crucial in these environments, where causing unnecessary civilian casualties or infrastructure damage can affect the long-term success of the mission. However, an explosion, regardless of size, still poses a risk of civilian casualties. So how can the missile be improved for greater accuracy and reduced risk to innocent people? The R9X missile was developed precisely to address this issue. On the outside, the Hellfire R9X variant looks very similar to other Hellfire variants, but paradoxically it is not equipped with an explosive warhead. Instead, within the missile body, where explosives are usually placed, there are 6 sharp blades. The R9X relies on kinetic energy and is described as a spring falling from the sky, a 100-pound spring moving nearly 1,000 miles per hour. These 6 blades spring out of the missile body just before impact, creating a destructive disc capable of slicing people into pieces and cutting through cars and unarmored targets. The R9X missile is also highly accurate, said to be capable of sitting left-right, in which a passenger in a car can be killed, while the driver and other passengers remain unharmed. After nearly 4 decades of service, the legendary Hellfire missile is being replaced by Lockheed Martin's AGM-114 Joint Air-to-Ground Missile, JAGM. The JAGM is a multi-sensor air-to-ground missile, backward compatible with the M299 launcher, and can be used on all air, land, and sea platforms with appropriate integrated upgrades, currently using Hellfire or Longbow missiles. On August 30th, 2022, the US military approved the JAGM for full production. Although the JAGM may resemble its predecessors, it builds on the low-cost and high-precision legacy of the Hellfire by combining multiple targeting systems into a single weapon. This leads to a missile that can perform the job of both Hellfire missiles. The successful completion of JAGM operational tests on the U.S. Army's AH-64E Apache helicopter and the Marine Corps AH-1Z Viper helicopter is a significant milestone. The new missile flew 16 kilometers in a flight test on November 16th at the China Lake Naval Weapons Station in China Lake, California. Once again, the JAGM proved that it can be relied upon when needed most, providing focused attack and defense capabilities for missions and maintaining a competitive advantage against any potential adversary, according to Jerry Brody, Vice President of Close Combat Systems at Lockheed Martin Missiles and Fire Control. The JAGM full production program demonstrates its precision and combat effectiveness in continuing to provide adaptive 21st century solutions in a constantly evolving threat environment. Notably, the MQ-9 Reaper drone is often associated with the use of Hellfire missiles. The AGM-114 has always been one of its main weapons. With a payload capacity of 3,750 pounds, the unmanned aircraft can carry a combination of 4 AGM-114 missiles, GBU-12, Paveway-2, GBU-38 Joint Direct Attack Munitions, GBU-49 Enhanced Paveway-2, and GBU-54 Laser Joint Direct Attack Munitions, as well as various parts and fuel tanks. However, in September 2020, a new software update for the drone was implemented under an Air Force program called Operating Flight Program 2409, allowing MQ-9 racks primarily used for bombs to be equipped with an additional 4 AGM-114 missiles. The software update increases the total number of Hellfire missiles the MQ-9 can carry to 8, thereby enhancing its combat capabilities. The evolution and improvement of drone technology to continue to make a strong impression. And that's all the content we want to share with you in today's video. We wish you a good day, goodbye, and see you again.